I'm here at Picanhas today in search of the best steak in Singapore. And today we are going with the queen of steaks, the Picanha steak. Also known as the rump cap, the Picanha steak is a less popular steak compared to the usual sirloins and ribeyes. Although it is said to be very popular in Brazil, the cut is located right next to the sirloins, and because it's a muscle that is worked more often, it has a beefier taste and a tougher bite. This means that the chef needs to do more, which makes me very excited. It is as interesting as to go for expensive cuts as it is to try new cooking techniques on cheaper cuts. So I'm excited to see what they're gonna do to it. Let's get to it, boys. They open at 5:30, so I'm a bit early. Crazy, it's 5:30 and there's like 10 diners, all with reservation I think. Hello.
Live, are we going live?
No.
Okay.
For one.
For one?
No, yeah,
okay.
no reservation.
Okay. For one, here's the company.
I think we won.
Okay.
Can I sit outside?
Can?
Yeah.
You want to sit outside?
Yeah.
Have a seat, have a
Okay,
seat.
thank you. Hello.
Very good for you.
Yep.
Next, our
Okay.
menu is a Picanha popcorn.
Okay. I can order already actually.
You can order?
Yeah.
You wanna check out the specials for today first?
No. I'm just here for the queen of steak.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
just that,
Yeah. Thank you.
You'll be done medium rare, okay? Because our steak has been sous vide. If that's okay for you?
Yeah, medium rare is good. Medium rare is good. Thank you. They're incredibly warm. Ooh, that is so clever. The popcorn is cooked with beef butter, tallow, and a bit of salt. But we're here for the queen of steaks. The queen of steak is a 200-gram signature picanha steak cooked with bintro tan butter. Okay. Oh yes. Okay.
Then we'll have this one will be your
Oh, this one will be okay. Thank you.
perfect. Okay. Enjoy. Let us know if you need to add on any sauces or anything.
Okay. Okay, thank you. That was fast. The warmness of the service is gonna make me biased, man. But I need to bring it back. First, medium rare check. They only serve their steaks medium rare, or at least that's what I heard just now. So, ooh,
How's the food, bro?
good.
The steak garnish okay for you?
Yeah.
Okay, amazing. You just let us know if anything at all.
Okay. Thank you. I'm not sure if it's from the bintro tan butter or the fat cap, but it's so fatty, it's so rich. You see the oiliness from the bintro tan butter and the rendered fat from the fat cap. Which shouldn't be the case because picanha steak or rump cap, the lean part is actually super lean. Like I said just now, it's a muscle that is being worked more often, so it's supposed to be tougher, but this is actually not tough at all. I would even go to say that this is tender. Eleven chews. This is like more tender than sirloins and ribeyes. The tenderness is a huge hit. The bintro tan butter is actually carrying. It's making the steak taste way more expensive than it is. I am not sure if I were in a blind taste test, right? Will I be able to tell the price point of this steak? But it's not perfect. There are also misses. The doneness is not very consistent. Like toward the tail piece, right? This is obviously it's not going to be the exact same doneness throughout the steak, but this is a bit off already. I want to say this is almost medium well. Still very delicious. But there's another miss. The sear is pretty weak. Like this like light brown, greyish even. Not that it needs more flavor. It has a lot of fatty flavor. But greater crust would have given it more flavor. They are really hiding a lot of flavor in this oiliness. It's a bit poetic even. That the butter, the popcorn was already foreshadowing the technique. I'm a little surprised that even though it's supposed to be a more stronger tasting steak, right? It's supposed to taste more irony. It didn't taste like it. The taste was actually very clean. Simultaneously, it's supposed to be tougher, but it's not tough at all. I wonder if there's any pre-treatment to it. I don't think there was a dry brine. Maybe physically tenderizing it. I'm a bit regretful right now. I've cooked a lot of steaks, but I've never tried cooking a picanha steak before. So I don't have a base value of what a picanha steak should feel like. Oh well, let's get the bill and give the verdict. Why is it so high? Recap. Hits binchotan butter, hiding that extra fragrance in the steak is actually very smart. Hit 2, very tender, way more tender than you expect of a picanha steak. For a cut that has very little fat content or very little marbling to be expected, it actually goes away faster than a sirloin or a ribeye. Maybe because it's cut cleanly also lah. And third hit, the service is very good. Like they repeatedly ask if the food is good, they always check in on you, have small chat, which is very rare in Singapore, like extremely rare. It just makes you feel very welcome and very happy to eat there. But not without the misses. The sear is not great. There is almost grey at some parts, which is really bad. I'm not sure if they are cooking it so lightly in order for the meat to be tender. Maybe it's like slow but gradual cook. And second means the doneness is not even. It's really, I think off by almost 2 degrees. Not as in degrees Celsius, but 2 degrees. Like it's supposed to be medium rare, but I think that's medium well. I still like it. I eat steak of every doneness, but if you're like super particular about having medium rare, then maybe it's a miss. The 200 gram steak comes in at 28.25 Sing dollars, which is what, 22 USD, 23 maybe? Perfectly reasonable price. I don't think it's cheap nor expensive. I think it's at a very good point. So verdict, 1 steak I will walk for the steak, 2 steaks I will take a bus for the steak, and 3 steaks I will go anywhere in Singapore for the steak. And Picanhas is a solid 2 steaks. I feel they did enough with a cheap steak. Very clever use of the cut using picanha steak. Very clever use of binchotan butter to make it taste way more expensive than it should be. Even the salt, I think is some sort of a smoked salt. It's not a normal Maldon finishing salt. All that technique, all that substitution, bringing a cheap steak to taste expensive, right? Is exactly what they advertise on their neon boards. Steak for the people. So you don't have to pay 218.92 Sing dollars in order to enjoy good steak. Yeah, that's all we have this time. If you want to check out the other Best in Singapore series, you can click over there. If not, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!